record here, and then we clap 3 times?
Just you.
Just me. He's not gonna be
And make sure you can see it. You're clapping in the video.
I did it.
Perfect.
Yay! I did it. Woo! What is going on? Hey y'all, it's Allie, and I am here with my Jennifer Harvey from Spokane, Washington, and she is the beautiful mind behind Chic Sparrow notebooks, which I adore and love and use all the time. And we have Romeo making his appearance again. He's really not ready, I don't think. I think he's the way he's looking at me. He's like, why are you doing this to me?
He doesn't get up before noon.
He doesn't get up before noon. He's kind of mad at me for like making him be in my video again because last time you were a little more perky. Oh my gosh, bless his little heart. I don't know if y'all remember, but about 1.5 years ago, maybe, we did an art with me session together on her table. And she did it with a table, art on the table. You call it art on the table?
Art on the
kitchen table.
Yeah.
Art of the kitchen table. And I think mine was like art with us or something like that. And I can link those in the description below. Poor Max, he wants to be in the video too. That's sad. But anyway, we're going to do it again. So Jen, she has always told me, I just love how free-spirited you are with your stuff, and I want to know how to do that. So I wanted to teach Jen, because I think last time you taught me something. What did we learn last time? Leaves. We did leaves.
We did leaves, and I taught you facial proportion.
Facial proportions, which changed everything. It was like such a game changer for me, and I think from then on, I always do that. I always do the cross. And you'll have to just watch the video because it was awesome. If you feel like your faces look funky for some reason, you should watch that because she just completely changed my life with that trick. But this time, I'm going to teach her how to do some really loose florals. And I just love florals. I never get tired of flowers. And I mean, Jen loves foliage, obviously. Like she has plants. Oh, where are they? We can't see them. Look, see? She has become quite the plant connoisseur. Like we are surrounded by plants right now. You might not be able to see it, but she's doing so awesome with all these plants. And there's a jasmine plant. I wish you could smell through the camera like the jasmine. It's amazing. Are you excited?
I cannot wait.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah?
If I can do it 1/10 as well as you, I'll be happy.
So yeah, we're going to do some florals, some messy, sketchy, free florals, and I'm so excited to share with you. So if that's something you'd like to learn and to watch, then keep watching. Okay, Romeo. Thank you so much. Okay. What awesome card watercolor paper that we're working on. It's just like
It's by a company called
it seems super luxurious.
It's by Strathmore, and it's called Creative Cards.
Nice.
And it was missing some, so I got it for half off.
Nice. Like envelopes or actual cards?
It's cards and envelopes.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay, so this is just watercolor paper, and it doesn't feel too heavy.
No.
But this isn't going to be super heavy what we're doing. What's your favorite flower?
I like all flowers.
You like all flowers?
All flowers, all plants.
All plants. What flower makes you super duper, like the happiest right now? Or does it, I'll do all of them
all
make you
of
happy?
them
Okay.
make me equally happy.
So I'm gonna do an example with my favorite flower right now. Peonies, is that how you say them?
I love peonies.
Peonies? Okay.
Peonies?
Peonies. Yes, those. The way that I do these is I like to have the idea of a flower. I love abstract so much, and so if I can have an idea of a flower and it'd be super sketchy and messy, I'm so happy. So the peonies are a very ball shaped when they're not bloomed, and so peonies is a very easy one to start with because it's literally like a circle.
Okay.
So I choose, and this is where the creative part comes in. You can make them any color you want. I love this color. This one's from Jasper Handmade Watercolors, and it's coral. And I don't have a color like this in my Daniel Smiths. So I don't know if you can see that. But it's this really beautiful peach color. And unfortunately it is chalky. I don't like that about it. But it's just the most beautiful coral color. So what I do is just kind of make a little ball. And it's like a controlled plop. If you've ever seen any of my other videos, Like that's literally all it is right there. And I love, even if there's a little bit of a white showing, that's cool with me. It's just kind of a controlled ploppy circle. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. And then I'll make just a couple more. I tend to do things in threes. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go back in with another color. Oops, sorry. Do you remember when I put my paint brush right in my coffee cup?
Yes. I'm like,
no. I'm gonna go back in now. I'm gonna go crazy, and this is when you're asking me how do I choose my colors. I'm like, ooh, that looks risky, so let's do that. So I literally just you can do whatever color you want. I have some Daniel Smiths over here. You've got your, what are those called?
Kiritake.
Kiritake. Some of those.
Is that right, Julia? Kiritake.
And see, this one doesn't bloom very much.
It's right for an American.
It's right for an American. Well, tell me how to say it right.
Kiratake.
Kiritake.
Okay, Kiritake. Did I say it right? So did you see that one didn't bloom very well? There's some watercolors that bloom so beautifully with others, but this neon color that I also love from Rachel Beth Designs. So I just add a little bit of water to kind of plop it out, just like that. Yeah. I love that. So good. So good. This time we're not going to lose any watercolors.
Okay.
Last time she lost her watercolors. It was so sad.
For a whole year, my Daniel Smiths were
A
gone.
whole year.
Okay.
Okay, so then a lot of my inspiration for my florals comes from Instagram. So I'll look on Instagram and kind of see what kind of flowers, and I noticed that the floral designers, they will have kind of like a main flower, and then they'll have something else that's kind of like a filler flower, and they'll have even like sprays. I love sprays where things are just like dangling off. So I'm gonna do another like filler flower, and again, it could be something like, you know, daisy-ish, or it can be another circle. It can be anything you want, but I'm gonna do them a little bit smaller around there. So I'm going to use this. This reminds me of unicorns, this color. I don't know if you want to try this one. Have you ever tried the new Daniel Smith colors?
No.
This lavender color? Well, I can't get it out, but I can share. So I'm seriously, y'all are seeing, I'm literally just like, and I love it even if it runs into stuff. And then splatterings are fun. Even on the flowers, I love to splatter.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That's this one right here.
Nice. So you can do some little filler flowers around. Which color is that? Oh, you can't read it because it's number...
I think it's number 64.
64. This color was lavender from Daniel Smith. And the same thing with, I'm just going to put some more color in here. Just to kind of like make it interesting. And I love playing, yes. I love playing with seeing how other watercolors react to each other just by like touching another color in. You'll start learning the personalities of your watercolors just by sitting down and playing with them. Like just have... And I've even taken notes on some of the colors because you kind of have to just sit down and do it. Like no one can do that for you. There. Very cool. So we got our main flower, we have a filler flower, and now I want to start adding some foliage. I rarely use my heat gun because I kind of love it when everything blends together. This is that green I was talking about. I'll show you. This is called green flannel. Oh my word. It is so awesome. You can just do a simple leaf shape like that. And that looks basically like kind of like a little weird chubby triangle, I guess. It's kind of... And again, try not to think about it too much. Overthinking. And then I take it and then kind of just make little danglies. Just little messy lines off the page going down. Look how pretty that is. Is that your sap green color?
No, this is the
Oh, that's right.
Kiritake.
The Kiritake.
My Daniel Smiths are not here. They're packed up because I'm moving.
I'm so excited.
Then, okay, wait.
Okay, so
it's like just little...
So yeah, you're just kind of pulling down and just letting it kind of, yeah, and then you can take your brush and kind of just like go like this on the sides of these lines, and it kind of looks like vines or something. Yeah. Nice. And again, I love to just like do weird things in colors. Like here's this like bright green color, and just kind of like dab it in and see what it does. Constantly doing that. And then it's like, ooh, I want to do this. I want to put some more green stuff over here. What would that do? I also am I love it when you see something, like you see all this pretty foliage, it's beautiful, and then you see like a stick coming out or something, like something natural, you know? Usually always add some sort of stick or something, and my favoriteest color to use for the neutral stick is German green raw umber. This color is just so amazing. And how I do the stick, it's literally like, it's so messy. Like when I don't know, I just love the messiness of, again, if it's abstract, if you get the idea of what's going on, then that makes me so happy. That's a nice neutral.
That wandering willow look.
Yes. Oh, that's really awesome. Yeah, like where it kind of curls a little bit. So nice. See, I love where your brain goes. See, everybody's brain's going to do something different, and I love that. Awesome. And then, so since I love cascading things, and I don't know what else to call these, Jen. Maybe you know the right term, but I call them dingleberries.
Okay.
I don't know what else to call them.
I don't think that's the right term.
No, it's not the right term.
You're going to have to show me what they look like. And then
I don't even know if they're a real thing. I just take like some color like this, little dots, okay? And then I attach them to the flowers with these little squiggly lines. I don't even know if that's a real thing.
Well,
is it a real thing? Did I just make something up like that I want?
it's a real thing in the Allie Brown universe.
I guess.
And they're called dingleberries.
They're called dingleberries. That's what they're called. These little guys are just gonna be little, just little dots. Just little dots of whatever color you want. And I like a bright contrasting color. So this is what I have so far, close up. And then we'll start working with our pencils. I have in the past too taken, like, just for funsies, taken a metallic, like some of my favorites are this pot of gold and this copper color, and just kind of like added it randomly to the flower just for funsies, because it's, you know, flowers usually, like burgers don't sparkle.
No, but they,
nope, but they do.
In Spokane.
They do sparkle in Spokane. So in Allie's world, flowers sparkle. Oh my gosh. And I'm going to do a video here soon called 5 Ways to Bling, because I love blinging in my art and in my journals so much. And I've learned some really fun ways how to do that without adding thickness to your journal, because, you know, they can get super heavy. Nice. I kind of want to add too, like I want to add some more splashies, like right here. That's so cool. This might take a long time to dry, but... Oops, sorry, I just went like that. Oh, why am I using that? I should use my paper towel over here. Cray cray. So that's pretty much it for the watercolor part. See how I got like hot pink right here? Mm-hmm. That makes me happy. Most people would freak out about that. Mm. Do you freak out about that?
No.
Do you look at it? No? Look at your sparkles. Cool, so now this has to dry. Do you have a heat gun or no?
Uh-huh.
Do you?
You want me to go grab it?
Yeah, we'll just grab it, like, and otherwise I do like things to blend together. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum.
So even though it's random, it's still kind of planned out because you
Kind
put
of.
down, you're like, okay, I'm going to start this, and then I'm going to
Yes.
add this, and then this. So you kind of just build it up, even though it's still very random.
Yes. One thing that I'm learning about me and planning and challenges that I do for my patrons for art, it's freedom within structure. So we do have kind of a structure, but there's freedom within the structure. So that's perfect for me because I don't like committing to things. I'm a free spirit, you know, but that can also be quite chaotic. I have to have something to kind of hold on to. So this is the fun part because you kind of have, I call them controlled plops, basically. So controlled plops, and then the plops, since they're kind of messy, like they'll kind of tell you what the shape wants to be for the flower. So like even though we know we wanted to kind of do peonies, so like here we have this little opening right here. So that might be the opening for, oh, this is not the, this is supposed to be a heartlet, but I'll just go light. So peony is very cylindrical, and I'm just going to follow this watercolor, and then this will be kind of the opening. And notice I'm like so messy with like my lines, like I'm not even really.
That's where my brain checks out.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, how does she do that? Because with my hand automatically is like, this line must be perfect.
Oh, okay, okay. I think this one's the same strength as well.
Okay,
But-
so
just really lightly kind of go over your plops, like kind of trace them, but you don't have to trace them perfectly. I challenge you to not be perfect with it, to not follow exactly the edges. Like one time I had a plop that it went off to the side a little bit, and I made that a petal that was kind of falling open like you would see on a flower. And I would have never have thought about that if I drew it out ahead of time. But since the plop was already like that, I was able to kind of to do that. So this one I'll have over here. So it's kind of a ball with like an opening with these compacted leaves waiting to be birthed. And then these leaves kind of are hugging it.
Oh.
Yeah, like a big, you know what I'm talking about?
So you have like this little ball here.
A little ball here surrounded by a bigger ball. And then you kind of connect it with these leaves that are holding it all together. And the cool thing, you can make them any direction you want to.
So it's
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Here will be another one. This is like one that's going to be, the opening's going to be facing. This one's going this way and this one's going that way. So here's a ball here. Like that. So there's the peonies. And then we're going to come back to this in a little bit. So here's this flower. I don't even know what this flower is in my head, but I'm just going to make it something. So I'm just kind of following the lines real messy. I'll just put a little thing. So just kind of, you know, we look at flowers all the time. So just any flower you think that could be. It's kind of messily kind of going around those things. Yep. And same thing with the foliage. You can just kind of go, and I actually like to go extended from these leaves on purpose, just to like purposely not, again, it's almost like I got to this place where it's like, I'm going to on purpose do this so that I don't get mad at it or something. And it ended up being really fun to do. So we're just kind of tracing around our little floral design, and yes, just like this. And then see these little dingleberries? I just kind of like put like a little messy circle around them, and then I attach them to the main body of flowers. So like you kind of do a messy circle around them. Sometimes I make them have little things that hang off, like little tiny flowers. And this is just from playing forever and ever with these little different shapes and stuff. And it doesn't even have to make sense. Like some people are like, oh, the gravity doesn't do that, you know. Like, I don't care. In Allie's world, that's what it does. So, just super, super messy. There's actually a word for this, And I can't remember what it was called.
Impressionism?
Nope, it's a word for when you draw and you don't lift up your pen. You just do it real quickly.
Like one line?
Kind of like one line, continual drawing or something like that. It's kind of like a hybrid of a continual drawing.
Well, I'm cheating at that because I'm totally picking up.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it's like the concept of kind of just let it happen kind of thing.
Just let it flow.
Let it happen. And see, I'm going to make some more little flowy things just by bringing down my line and kind of making these shapes here.
You know what this kind of reminds me of Zen doodling?
Really?
Because it's relaxing like
Isn't
that.
it? Right? I could do flowers all day long. Seriously. So then what I do, since this is softer, I go back in and pick little sections of my flower and just do a little bit heavier lines around certain sections just to give it like interest. So I don't do the whole thing, but this is also very relaxing for me. I could do this all day where I just pick little sections of what I want to be thicker because I love, 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 love texture, but I don't like texture that, because I'm really sensitive with my feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like feeling texture. I just like looking at texture. So I just use flat things to create texture. So there's this. And we're gonna keep going bigger and bigger and bigger with like pencil work because I just love that. So nice. Look it. Love, love, love. So pretty. Good job, Jen.
Thank you.
We'll put the thinner pencil away. And then I go in with a chunky monkey here. This is a peel and sketch charcoal.
You sent me one of these.
I did.
Yeah.
These are fun. These are super fun. So I just kind of like go and I actually add other leaves with just this thing, thicker, like heavier lines, which I think you did with the other one, but I didn't do it. But you can use this one too. So just not too much, just a little bit. But I did forget to add, because I always do this, is add pencil leaves. I love that. Nice.
Like that?
Yeah. Yep. Just adding some thicker lines, some different texture. I even kind of like smush them around because I just love I don't know, I just like crazy messy. So then if you want to add some of these little pencil flowers, any sort of leaf shape you want, or not flowers, I'm sorry, leaves, pencil leaves. So I usually just add a little bit of, and then just scratch them in. Yes. And the next one, let's see what I have here. Let's do, okay, so then I do like, you can see I'm using up my pencils. Until I found a nice pencil, colored pencil, I hated colored pencils. Because Prismacolors are like butter, basically.
An option for, I love colored pencils, it's like my favorite medium next to watercolor. Another option for less expensive is Prang.
Prang, okay.
P-R-A-N-G.
They make watercolors too, don't they?
I
have some vintage watercolor Prang tins.
They might, but you want to get the fat Prang ones, not the tiny ones, the fat ones.
The ones that look like this?
They blend like butter. Yeah, they're going to be fat like this.
Okay.
Mom, want me to go get mine?
Sure.
I just take these pencils and I just kind of like real messy again. Now this might be the part where you're like, what do I do? I literally just kind of scratch around some of these areas and I even do this number. Yep.
You just scribbled all over your beautiful painting.
I just scribbled all over it and I love it.
Okay.
Can you do it?
I'm going to be brave.
Breathe. Do you want green? Oh, what happened? Sorry, Max. You got it? Yes, you got this.
Oh, these pencils feel so good. I love the way it feels on my hand.
All right.
The feedback, baby. Okay. And just the scribbles.
And here's what helps me. I'm gonna show you. Normally I write like this, right? I kind of like even like go sloppy in my hand, like really loosely. I don't even hold it very good. So I purposely make it so it's super duper sloppy.
They're kind of all mixed together, but
Yeah, so this is the praying that you want. So
That's
like
a
that,
praying.
and then inside you can see the lead. This is a Prismacolor, and that's a praying.
So they're the same thickness.
they come in neon too. Like, wow.
There it is.
Yeah. So
Very cool.
The praying is just slightly more narrow, but this is definitely, they're just as creamy.
Nice. Can I play with it?
Ah.
Because I've never used a praying before. Like, I'll be the judge of that. No, I'm just kidding. No, they are. They're pretty good. Crazy, crazy pencil work on purpose. I love it. Like, see how I'm holding with this? And just, I literally, like I can't even hold the pencil.
Okay.
How did that make you feel? Did it stress you out?
A little out of control.
Yes, that's the point. No, it does feel out of control. And then what happens is you start learning to love it. It's addicting. It's so addicting. So that's it, like here with the pencil work. And lately what I've been doing, dude, so the battery died. Yes, we were talking about this. Okay, so this is a Sketch and Wash pencil. Thank you so much, you're so focused. I'm like, on to the next thing, and I forget. This is a Sketch and Wash pencil, and I add in little like shadows and stuff. I love this pencil. So I'll just lightly draw kind of in some areas, and sometimes I do this as I am, well, that's too thin. I'm gonna do it with this little water brush, because sometimes you forget where it is, but it just activates so nice. See how it like kind of gets like a watercolory gray or whatever?
Yeah.
I just love that. So I'll add it in different areas, and I'm not even really thinking about where it should be, like as far as like technically where's the light source. And
Right, because this is not a technical painting.
no, this is Alley World painting. This is all nonsensical. This is Happy Joyville. So yeah, I just kind of go in and add a little bit of this pencil, and it's so much fun. I just love it so much. Obviously, I'm almost like, this will be gone like in a month probably. I've gone through quite a few of these. So it just adds a little bit of something something, which is nice.
Well, I think I should soften these dark areas out a little bit. So if I...
Yeah, and if you used charcoal, that charcoal pencil, that does reactivate a bit too, but not near as much as this little Sketch and Wash. Nice, nice, nice. Good.
Alright.
And then I have been, oh, I was going to show these. These are those little Stabilo, well, no, this is a cute bag to hold my stuff. But these are those little mini Stabilo markers I was talking about. Aren't they cute?
Yeah, they're, okay.
They're little mini deals.
Oh my goodness.
Aren't they cute? And so they're super thin, and sometimes I'll go in just to, this is what I did on the other page, but I'll just go in and just, again, adding more things that you wouldn't, I don't know, you just wouldn't think that would be on there, just to like, surprise, like, I don't know. I like doing fun stuff in my paintings, but I always love to add a little bling in my florals. And so this is like a jelly roll pencil that's metallic, and it's super fun. Oh, we can do this. We can actually use the pot of gold too, but I'm gonna add some little marks just randomly, and I even overlap the flowers because I love it, because there are no like boundaries here, I guess. So this is just a little jelly roll pencil.
Oh yeah, I use those.
Yeah, I love them. They're probably, I don't know if I put them on my top 5 journal. I can't remember, but I do use those almost every single time that I do like a journal spread thing. And
yeah,
then
remember we bought some together?
you bought the ones that had like a
The
gold
halo.
outline. Oh my gosh, those were really pretty. So pretty. And let's see. Do
I
use
love using
copper?
them on dark pages.
Yeah.
And I'm going to lighten this area up by putting gold on it. It's
Nice.
too dark for me. I got all heavy-handed.
That's all right. So this is my favorite pot of gold. Look how much I love this stuff.
Wow, you hit pan.
I hit pan. Like when you do that in makeup, it's like you really like the color. So I hit pan. I'm like under the pan. Like you can see underneath there where I'm like stuff in there. So this is this like really cool gold color. And then I just put it on the splatter brush. It's from Tim Holtz. Oh my gosh. Tim Holtz has my heart with all of his fun stuff like the tiny attacher. Oh my goodness. I love that thing so much. And then this is kind of messy, but I just
use your brush
yeah,
and
do
throw
it.
on
Just
there.
kind of go like this, and it splatters some gold stuffs. And I like to do this with white too, but I don't have my favorite white here. I have some white watercolor. My favorite white to splatter is actually a fluid white. It's titanium white, fluid acrylic, and it's oops sorry.
Oh, do you dip this?
No, because it's all the same color. I mean, but you
Well,
can.
Maybe I'll just make it a tiny bit wetter
Yeah.
so that it splatters a little better.
Nice, nice, nice.
And then you just do this.
Oh, look, you did have some gold that you splattered.
Yeah, it's my gold over there.
Nice. This one's like a champagne kind of a color. I tend to like those champagne golds. That's cool. I also have copper.
I'm not very good at this.
It's just a light little, yeah. You might need some more product on there too. And this is the copper, oh my gosh.
These have the wavy tops, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I've
They're
seen them.
Finitech.
I think I've seen them at Michael's.
And I get them at Jet Pen. I get this. I just got one because I like that color. Moon. I link it so many times. It's ridiculous. Like I was like, do you have an affiliate link? Like seriously, I've sold so much of this pot of gold because I just love it so much and people love it. That's really
Just
fast.
really gently.
Yeah, real gently. Well, maybe a little harder than that. Maybe I need more stuff.
Maybe I'm just not good at this.
No, watch. I'll show you. So I get this really wet, and I'm just like, ga, 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 ga. You have to make the sound effect, I think.
Oh, well, yeah, I wasn't doing
You
that.
were making the sound effect. And then you're just gonna really get it on there. I'm gonna add a little more water here. Okay, now try. See what happens. There's some. You see it coming?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes, there it goes.
I want all the gold.
Right? It's so addicting. Bling is so addicting. So what it does, and then you get your
Gold finger.
I know. We had the unicorns. So it just gives kind of like a real pretty, like, can you see that? Like a shine. See the shimmer? Ooh, I love it. Nice. Yes. Super fun. Super duper fun. And from there, you can do whatever you want.
Now you're just doing the white one?
Yeah, I'm just kind of doing, I just grab stuff.
You're just like,
Yep, pretty much. Pretty much just kind of, I don't know, I feel like I look at certain things and I'm like, no, that needs that. No, I don't know how to explain it. I am going to have a mini class.
I'm not
to do
even
these.
watching.
That's awesome. I love this. See how cool that is? Show them this. This is so cool. Freedom! Look how pretty that is. Look at this like white stuff here. That makes me so happy. Look, we have cards now. Okay, now we gotta sign them. Where's our stuff? You wanna do it with pencil? So then, yeah, this is like a beautiful card. How fun is that? How did you feel?
I feel great.
You feel like that was fun? Did that feel weird and different?
No.
Not weird. Weird's probably a bad word.
Well, it felt...
Did you feel stretched?
Yes.
You did feel stretched.
Yes.
That's a better word.
That's like, not how I normally do things.
Yes.
So it was a lot, I'm not sure the word to use.
Would you do it again?
I definitely will try it again.
Yeah? Did you
yeah.
feel any spark of joy at all?
It was, yeah, well, yes, because it was relaxing, just not having to think about it.
Uh-huh.
And knowing that it's not wrong no matter what.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah? Yes. That's what got me, is when I finally let go and was like, you know what? If this ends up being a big poo-poo, whatever, I'm having fun in the process.
Well, yeah, and a lot of times when I'm doing my art, I'm like, no, that's wrong.
Yeah, so you're
You know,
constantly
so
right
I'm
and wrong.
always critiquing it.
Yeah.
And with this, there's no wrong.
There's no wrong.
So it's always right.
Yes.
Now, it may not be my favorite,
Sure.
but it's still right.
Yeah, that is very right.
Yeah.
I love it. And if it ends up being the big mush like I've done several times in the past, that's not to fear, because you just learn, okay, well, when I did that, that made it the big pile of poo-poo or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I've done that so many times where I just go way too far.
Yeah, you're like, do not mix brown and blue unless you want gray.
Right. You just keep learning, and I've gone way, way too far, and then I'll know, like, oh, that's the boundary. I don't need to go past that. So that's basically it. How I go about making my little messy flowers and stuff.
That's fun. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for doing it with me. I guess this is the part where I say goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and like, and there's this little bell thing at the bottom.
You click subscribe and there's a bell that pops up.
Oh, is that what happens?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you hit subscribe first, and then a little bell pops up, and when you get the bell, I guess it notifies you when I...
Yeah, you gotta hit the bell.
Hit the bell, people.
Ring.
I
my
just
bell.
found this out. Ring my bell. Right?
Yep.
Love y'all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye.